Hi, I am your Srinivas sir. How are you students? I am teaching you science subject. For 5th standard, I am teaching science subject. You know very well, due to corona effect, now we are teaching online classes. Now we are teaching online classes. So please cooperate with us and learn well this chapter with interest. Okay. First, I will say some few words about the corona and how you take some precautions. So, just you sanitize your hands every time when you go outside and come inside. Drink hot water, okay, and take bath hot water in hot bath, okay. Take the food in hot condition only. Then you will stay very well. So, stay with care, okay. Now we will go to the lesson. Here I will teach science subject. I will teach science subject, the first chapter or the first chapter in the syllabus is flower. First chapter is flower. So better for your better understanding, please purchase the books from the school. So you will understand very well and it is very easy to understand, and for reading purpose and for writing the classworks or everything, please purchase the books from the school. I hope you will purchase. Okay. Now we will go into the subject or topic. Now the first topic is flower, plants, decoration. Plants, decoration, part 1. Flower, plants, decoration. Flower, plants, decoration. You know very well we are living, we live in the beautiful world of plants. I will read the lesson. Just you keep the finger on the lines and read along with me. Okay. We live in the beautiful world of plants. Beautiful world of plants. Plants are an important part of our lives. Plants are an important part of our lives. Human beings and animals depend on plants to survive and grow. Plants provide us food to eat, oxygen to breathe, and fibers for clothes. They are our green friends. Let us recall some common characteristics of plants. First, I will explain these 3 lines. Once again, I will read. We live in the beautiful world of plants. Plants are an important part of our lives. Human beings and animals depend on plants to survive and grow. Plants provide us food to eat, oxygen to breathe, and fibers for clothes. They are our green friends. They are our green friends. So I will explain now. We live in a beautiful world of plants. That means our surrounding is full of plants. When you go outside, plants are there in front of your home. I hope in front of your home, and when you come to the road, everywhere we see the plants. That means we are living along with the plants. We are living along with the plants. Then plants are very important part of our lives. They are the very important part of our life. They are the very important part of our life. How they are why, or how human beings and animals depend on plants to survive and grow. That means all the animals, including man and other creatures like butterfly, birds, all the thing, all the animals and insects, everything, they are depend on the plants. They are depend on the plants. For what purpose? To survive and grow, to live. What is the meaning of survive? What is the meaning of survive? That means live. What is the meaning of survive? Live, for living purpose and growing purpose. For living purpose and growing purpose, we need plants. We need plants. Plants, what they provide us? For what purpose we are depending on plants? For what purpose we are depending on plants, or what they provide us? That means what they supply us. They are given here, plants provide us food to eat. That means what you are eating, they are all directly or directly coming from these plants only. These plants only. And oxygen to breathe. What you are breathing inside? You are breathing inside oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. So what you are breathing in, that oxygen is coming from the plants. That is available in the air. They supply oxygen. At the time of photosynthesis, they release the oxygen. They release the oxygen. That oxygen we are breathing. That oxygen we are breathing. And fibers to clothes. What we are wearing, these clothes, they supply the thread for these clothes. That cotton, for example, cotton, they supply cotton and all the things that we need to wear. Okay, they are our green friends. They are the real friends, that they are in green color, so we call them as our green friends. I hope you understanding. Okay, they are our green friends, because without plants, man cannot live in the earth or in the society or anywhere. He can't live without the plants. Therefore, plants are the green friends of all human beings and all the animals. I hope you understand this one. Next, we will go for what are the characteristics of plants. I explained that plants are very important to us. So it is very necessary to learn what are the characteristics of a plant. What are the characteristics of plants? I have written here characteristics of plants. Once I read all the characteristics, then one by one I will explain. Okay, the first characteristic is movement. Second one is breathe, sensitive, life cycle, food, excrete, and reproduction. Once again I repeat, movement, breathe, sensitive, life cycle, food, excrete, reproduction. These are the characteristics of plants. In brief, we go one by one. See here, in your textbook they have given one by one points. We will go through it. First I will read. Plants show movement just like animals. Just like animals, they do so by remaining fixed at one place. Shoots grow upward while roots spread underground. Opening and closing of petals is a movement visible in flowers. In flowers. That means movement. You think, sir, plants they are stationary. That means they are fixed into one place. Then how they will make movement? Then how they will make movement? Just the roots they grow. The roots they will grow. The roots will grow. That means here is the movement is there. The shoot or the stem moves towards upside. That means that is also a movement. That is also movement. Growing is also a movement. So this is the how they move. What is the movement occur in plants? That means roots. The roots grow up towards the underground. Towards the underground, the roots will grow or the roots will move. Upper side, the shoot will grow. Upper side, the shoot will grow. This is the movement. And another one example is petals. What are that? Opening and closing of petals of a flower is the movement visible in plants. It is the visible in plants, that is flowers. Visible in flowers, opening and closing of petals. When you see the rose flower, first it is like this and after that it will open like this. So that is how the movement occur. I hope you understand this movement, how the plants will move. Next we will go for breathe. Next we will go for the second point, breathe. Plants breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen through stomata present in the leaves. The oxygen released by plants help animals and human beings to breathe and stay alive. Plants breathe in carbon dioxide. What we breathe? We breathe oxygen, but plants breathe carbon dioxide. What they breathe? Carbon dioxide. They breathe in carbon dioxide. What we breathe? We breathe oxygen, but plants breathe carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. Breathe out oxygen through stomata present in the leaves. Where it is present? What are the breathing organs? The leaves are the breathing organs. Leaves are the breathing organs of the plant. Breathing organs of the plant, there here in the leaves. In the leaves, there are small holes are present. Small holes are present. They are called as stomata. They are called as stomata. These are the small openings present under the leaf. They open and close for the allowing of gases. I hope you understand. The oxygen released by plants help animals and human beings to breathe and stay alive. What they release? Oxygen. What they release? Oxygen. This oxygen help us to breathe in. Help us to breathe in. They take in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. So it helps us to breathe. Okay, I hope you understand how they breathe, where they breathe, through the, how they breathe? Through the leaves. Through the leaves. Next, sensitive. Next, sensitive. Plants are sensitive to light. Flowers of a sunflower plant always bend towards light. Plants are sensitive to light. How, for example, you can do one experiment. Take a money plant which grows inside the home, just kept in near some windows. It grows towards the light. It leaves or its branches grow towards the light. That means they are sensitive to light. They are sensitive to light. And also, here what happens? The sunflower plant. But that one, sunflower plant always bends towards the light. Sunflower plant you have seen in the picture, it bends towards the light. It bends towards the light. So you learned about this sensitive. Next we will go for life cycle. What is this? Life cycle. Plants have life cycle. Plants have life cycle. They grow from small seed to big trees. They grow from small seed to big trees. After reaching certain age, they die. After reaching certain age, they die. That means plants have a life cycle. From small seed, how the plants will grow? From the seed or from the leaf, from the stem or anything. They start growing. That means they start growing. As the human being, they are At first stage, they are very, very small. After that, they grow, and they become trees. After some time, what they will do? They will also die. They also die. That means plants have life cycle. They grow from small seed to big trees. After reaching certain age, they die. Next, food. Next is food. Plants make their own food using sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, nutrients, and minerals present in the soil. That means plants make their own food using sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, nutrients, and minerals present in the soil. That is called as photosynthesis. What we call this as photosynthesis. Photo means light, synthesis means putting together. Putting together everything in presence of sunlight, they prepare their own food. Not only for them, they also prepare food for us also. What they are preparing, that food we are eating. That food only we are consuming. That means plants prepare their own food in the presence of sunlight by using water, carbon dioxide, nutrients and minerals that are present in the soil. How these are coming to the plant? By these roots. They absorb all the required things, that means water, nutrients, everything from the roots, and they are supplied to the leaf. In the leaf only this photosynthesis occurs. In the leaf only this photosynthesis takes place, and there they prepare the food. There they prepare the food. So that means plants prepare their own food. So I hope you understand all the 5 points. First one is movement, breathe, sensitive, life cycle, food. Next we'll go for excrete. What is the meaning of excrete? So please turn the page. Animals give out waste such as sweat, carbon dioxide and urine. Similarly, plants excrete water vapor and oxygen. Animals give out waste such as sweat, carbon dioxide and urine. Similarly, plants excrete water vapor and oxygen. As you know very well that we also excrete some waste, that means urine, sweat and something, and carbon dioxide like that. These plants also excrete. Plants also excrete. What they excrete? Water vapor and oxygen. What they excrete? Water vapor and oxygen. This oxygen at the time of breathing. At the time of breathing as well as at the time of photosynthesis, they excrete oxygen as well as water vapor. Water vapor, they absorb more water. The excess water in the plants are transmitted to the nature through water vapor, in the form of water vapor. I hope you understand. Next, reproduction. Next point is reproduction. So, reproduction is a process through which plants multiply to produce more of their own kind. In plants, reproduction takes place by seeds, spores and vegetative propagation. Vegetative propagation. How the reproduction takes place? Reproduction is a process through which plants multiply to produce more of their own kind. In plants, reproduction takes place by seeds, spores and vegetative propagation. That means reproduction. What is the meaning of reproduction? They produce same type of themselves, same type of their own kind. Their own kind, because to multiply themselves, because after some days the original plant will die and their multiples will grow into the plants, For that reason they reproduce. Even man also reproducing. Reproduction takes place Same way, the plants also reproduce. Here, the reproduction takes place by seeds. Okay, spores, and vegetative propagation. In the coming classes, you will understand what is spores and vegetative propagation. Here, I only given the words. Next, in this chapter only, you will learn about the spores and vegetative propagation in brief. I hope you understand what are the characteristics of plants. What are the characteristics of plants? And once again, I will repeat: movement, breathe, sensitive, life cycle, food, excrete, reproduction. These are the characteristics of the plant. Characteristics of the plant. Next, we will go for structure of a flower. Structure of a flower.